Hi, Dr. Schumack. This is you, John Anderson, and I would like to give my reflections on the ISTE NETS C3.B standards, which is basically to maintain and manage a variety of digital tools and resources for teacher and student use in technology rich environments. And so when I think about this standard, I think about those three areas in that particular standard being to maintain, to manage, and to be involved in a technology rich environment. And that's where I wanted to go with this reflection. So, first, to maintain, in my opinion, I believe that we were able to maintain digital resources, digital tools for teachers and students in this particular Resli 3D game lab, where the layout of these quests were for us to go out there and look at different tools that we could use and from different areas in the role of either an educator, a technology coach, or a technology director. And so I just wanted to show you briefly what the quests look like and what some of the quests the details in a particular quest. And so what I loved about this was we were able to choose the different quests that we wanted to look at. And once we were able to look at these quests, begin to start the quest, then we were able to go and apply the quest by signing up, registering, figuring out how to use these quests, and then to give a reflection. So that's the maintain portion of this standard. Okay, to manage the standards, after we were able to go within the quest to begin the quest, which is basically the tool, the resource, whether or not we had to do a discussion, we had to actually use the app, use the coding tool, or use the program. What I really enjoyed about the maintaining is we were able to create a blog. And in our blog, in my opinion, was the best example that we could give to show that we met this standard. We met the standard by being able to put ourselves once again in the roles of either a technology director, a technology coach, or even a teacher. And I tried my best to put myself in all three positions as I was blogging to explain from a teacher to a teacher how to use a tool, to explain as a technology coach to a teacher or administrators how to use the different digital tools or resource. And then, of course, to explain as a technology director how you can use certain tools. So that's what I think about how we met those standards on managing our technology resources. As far as the last part that's mentioned, which is technology rich environments, I feel like we are all a part of that in today's time in public education in K-12. And with that being said, utilizing the gaming concept, I think is very huge, and it's something that we all need to look at pursuing as educators, something that's in my goal in the near future to begin to do more professional learning with teachers on this concept. I say this because the fact that I understand that as a tech director, we have to abide by technology course of studies, just like teachers have to abide by their own course of studies. And one of the limitations at times is how we could apply our technology course of studies with the current subject matter or curriculum that teachers have to abide by. This gaming concept has really opened my eyes up as a tech director and how we could use this in our schools and in other schools for that matter. And so with that being said, being able to set up a quest or some type of gaming where students can go to a particular location, they can create an avatar like here. They have a concept of goals that they can meet with different pointing scales, whether or not you put them in a group or not, but they get to see what they're accustomed to seeing at their everyday lives, which is they like to play games. They're always on smartphones to play different apps. And so we put them in that situation, in my opinion, with this the gamification concept. And so to be able to have them in this technology rich environment, I think it benefits the teacher, it benefits the student, and it also contributes to student engagement and student learning. So students can go and see different questions. So going back to my opinion or my concept with this, I know for us it was different digital tools that you can use, but for that particular English teacher or that math teacher or that science teacher, my suggestion for this particular concept would be to put their curriculum in a gaming concept like this, give students the access to receive different rewards or different codes, different rewards or different points by the information that they're able to submit. Allow them to work in groups. And then I think what's very important is the discussion piece and how we were able to use social media as a tool to have discussions and communicate. I think that was very powerful. And so this is my reflection on this particular standard and how I was able to meet this standard in your particular course. And I would like to say, as I end, I really, really enjoyed this course. Dr. Schumacher, you really challenged me on certain aspects as far as the organization that I need, as well as not only being able to perform certain tasks, but to get to the point, to be concrete with my evidence, and to have good information to give to teachers, administrators, so forth and so on. So thank you so much, and I've enjoyed this course.